and I just hit the bus.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Sass in the City. I'm your girl, Kenya Yvette.
And I'm Marcy. Follow us on all platforms. Sass in the City 8.
Lovely.
And I am Shireen. Those that know me call me Reen. Please let us know any topics that you would like to hear.
Bring them on in. We love to know what
and
you
questions.
Yes, questions too. We're open for all that good stuff.
Corrective criticism.
I mean, come on. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be all good. You know, we ready.
Yes.
We ready. We're here to bring the heat.
Bring the heat.
Well, we have a phenomenal guest with us.
Indeed.
And I'm very excited to introduce y'all to Calvin, the trainer.
Wow.
Cal the trainer in the house.
Yes.
Welcome.
My
that
trainer.
Yes, it's realness. I'm under you. So now what I mean by that, he's a fitness trainer and he just gets your body transformed. I'm still in process. Don't judge me.
You've been
I'm
doing
still
great.
in process.
You've been doing great. Marsha's been doing
Yep.
great.
I've been with Cal
Man.
for some months.
Man, we just got to get Reenie and
Awesome
Shannon in there so they can at least experience. So tell us a little. Take us through your fitness journey.
Well, actually, when I came to California, I was nowhere near in fitness sort of the realm.
What brought you here?
I was a general manager for a law firm.
Oh, okay.
So I was in corporate America. And my son, he was at that time, I want to say like 9 or 10. And then coming from Chicago and then coming down to California, a lot of kids were in training, like as far as, and we never really experienced that. So I didn't want anyone training my son who I felt wasn't equipped, so I went and got certified to train. And then it kind of grew and it grew, and then all of a sudden we moved to a home in Northridge, and it was on 1.5 acres and had a lot of space. So one of my clients, who I was actually training, was a engineer, and he was saying that I was going to turn into like an Airbnb sort of situation.
Right, like a separate property. Right.
He was like, "Yo, I see this. You should just build it," and like kind of like they would come, and we started building it. I want to say in like 2018, and then COVID hit, and the weird thing about COVID when it hit, it was the best thing that probably happened to the gym.
Right.
Because we're private, we're a studio, we have a ton of space, and it's just.
No, you're being very modest. This man has a full-on 24-hour fitness, LA fitness.
Wow.
What you call Orange Theory up in his damn property.
Hidden gym.
You understand what I'm saying? Like his house is in the front.
Would you say hit him gym and gym?
Right.
Yes, exactly.
And gym.
Right.
I mean, and then the backyard is, like the layout is just incredible for the machinery. I mean, there's multiple machines, Stairmasters, treadmills, weights, ropes. He has the Frog, which is definitely just a unique machine in itself.
It's the favorite for the ladies, I can say that.
My favorite.
I mean, it's your whole body workout. I mean, me and Martin got some footage on that. It's just crazy the way you're set up, where you have everything in the backyard, and the backyard has so much space to accommodate.
A lot of time when you are working out, it can get boring because you really want to see it. It's almost like a routine.
It is.
So my job, I feel, is to have you continue to do the same sort of movements, but in different aspects and different tricking your mind, so you won't get so bored and working out.
Very good angle, because it can get just repetitious.
Yeah.
You know, you have to psych yourself out, or have some motivation in view, but you have so many machines, and it's a variety of things, and then you're feeling challenged because you really have a great team of people that are working out with you. You know, Marcy goes hard. We did a spin class together. That lady almost killed me on that damn bike. You understand me? I was like this, like, is it just me? I mean, Rita, I work out. Now, But I guess I've been slacking since COVID. I did
COVID.
real bad. I did
Yeah,
real
no.
bad. But then I had to build myself back up. But I literally had to get off that spin machine. She gave us no breaks.
Nah,
And
she
Calvin,
was
you-
We'll give
awesome.
a
And
break.
Calvin, you
Damn.
said because of, your son. You know,
Mhm.
I know my son was in AAU basketball, and that
Nice.
was a big thing, during the time. They had a lot of trainers that was out
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
Expensive,
Yes.
to get your child to work out
That's
and do all
another thing
these
too,
extras.
the expense factor of it. I'm
Right.
not saying that these trainers in California is not worth it. as
Right.
far as
I'm
that,
not
but
saying
I'm
that
just
either.
not used to having someone pay more than what they're probably paying for their car note to get their body together. So it's really, we try to make it extremely affordable for that. So if you look at what you'll pay for a gym membership and what you'll pay for a personal trainer, and you bridge that gap together, we pretty much are the gap. So we're not like 24-hour fitness, but we're not like one-on-one. So therefore, it's a small group. And then sometimes if the class is only 1 or 2 people, you still get the one-on-one training.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. And you
Right.
also have a few trainers that are
Yes.
supporting you.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if you're not actually working on the
Right.
floor, you have other people that are also standing in, and they all have different shifts. And your
Correct.
hours are what?
Well, generally from Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we
Mhm.
start at 8:30 a.m. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we start at 5:30 a.m. And then on Saturdays and Sundays a special class, meaning like boxing. Today we had stretching. And Saturdays we go from 9:30. Our 9 o'clock class is our spin class
Yes,
on
it
Saturday.
is.
And, and we go all the way until 11 on Saturday. And then during the week, we go all the way to 9 p.m. at night.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And so we have classes every 30 minutes. We take a break for cleaning and
Mhm.
purposes on during the week from 12 to 5.
Yeah.
And that's most of the time we usually train our youth and athletes and things like
Get
that.
ready to
during that
ask
time.
you.
Right, yeah, we do that because it's different. Sometimes we have family fitness where, the parents and the team works out together, but usually the workout for the teens or the youth or the NBA players or the D1, that's a little different than what we do on our regular small group training.
Wonderful. Awesome. So you do side training also, one-on-one, and then you do the groups.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, we try to be a one-stop shop. Like I said, we just initially today, like I just came from it, we just started our stretch class, which is very important. We're going to do that like every other Sunday.
Now, what does that consist of? Like just
It's very unique.
Right.
It is. We have a new. I'm gonna call them affiliates.
Okay.
Bring trainers in that specialize in different things. But with the stretch class, what's very interesting is, I'm like, what's the difference between that and yoga? But yoga is almost like a mindset. It's a whole body sort of mental and stretching. Where stretch class is pretty much, he gave them instructions and showed them proper way for different things that, because you can go on YouTube and look at stretches and things like that. But you don't necessarily know if you're doing the correct form. Just like
Right.
with someone, you can go and figure out how to train yourself on YouTube, but to have that accountability is important.
Right.
Just like with boxing. Boxing is great. Coach Osiris, he's intense, but it's amazing in reference to that. And all of our classes are small and intimate. It's like 5 to 6 people. Therefore, I don't feel any trainer can really train more than 5 people at a time.
Okay.
Correctly.
To be
Makes
thoroughly,
sense.
yeah, to be thoroughly attentive. I get it.
Right. So
To
when
give
you
that
have these
one-on-one.
huge boot camps and things like that, you have to at least have 5 or 6
Sidebars.
trainers
paying
watching
attention.
what's going on.
That's true, because
Yeah.
some people ain't always doing it in back. They taking little breaks, sidestepping, half doing it.
Sneaking off
I'm
in the
not talking
corner.
about me.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm involved.
Well, when you came, it was what? When you trained first, it was me, you, and one other person.
Oh,
right?
and yes.
Yeah,
It was
you did
good.
great.
Well, thank you. I
You hung right
tried.
in with
I didn't.
that.
She's used to it.
I did not want to be shamed, but
Right.
baby, I was feeling
Put
it.
you to the test. sis?
You what?
And now Marcy.
For 30 minutes,
she's
I
more
felt
so-
everything.
Marcy's more so like the veteran now, so
Yeah,
she,
Marcy, I see
She's
the
a beast.
videos.
Right.
Beast. She's
Yeah.
throwing hard balls
Right.
against the wall. I'm looking like, okay,
I
Marcy,
mean,
I
I have
feel
to.
you.
He won't let me quit. He always like pushes me, even on my off days when I'm like, dang, I don't want to be here, but I'm glad I came, and I'm glad that he pushed. He could tell everything. Like he could tell our mood. He could tell something's going on.
Oh yeah,
right?
he feels.
The
He
gym
does.
is
He does.
definitely-
He analyzes
He's
your
definitely
body
a
strength
friend,
too.
Yeah.
a trainer,
Mhm.
a leader,
Nice.
a motivator. He's
Wow.
all that to
Well, a
me,
lot of
and
times
I
people
love
come-
coming to the
when
gym.
people come to the gym, they're coming to the gym to get their bodies together, but they also come to the gym to get their minds together. And
Oh,
that's-
it's very
it's
important.
important that you, as a trainer or as a fitness coach, when you're doing that, you have to probably pick up on the contact clues that someone's having a rough day, or rough weeks, things like that. And you can kind of see that, you know.
And it does
that's-
steer you, you know,
Right.
where you can
Because
be
it could
off.
be work, it could be life, it could
Yeah.
be
Right.
all
stress from all
right,
ways.
all avenues.
Yeah, and it does mess up your workout. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
help,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Right, so
sometimes
that's-
releases it.
So that's my job to wiggle around that or get you just to talking about it, because I have an unbiased opinion. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
when you're with your mate or something like that, and you may want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it to your friends because you don't want them all in your business. And then you don't want to talk about it to your family members because you don't want them in your business. So
Right.
you talk about it to your fitness coach or the people in the gym. Like
Right.
when you come to the class consistently, you kind of build a bond with
That's
those
so
ladies or with
awesome.
those.
So you're the counselor
Calvin's
too.
the
I
big
am.
brother.
You're the counselor.
I think that's
I
in a
took-
male
amazing.
perspective.
But I took that in college,
Yeah,
so yeah,
yeah.
it's finally it's paying off. I never.
So the women are actually bringing their woes and concerns.
And
I won't
men.
say woes.
And men. Yeah.
To you, and you're
To-
actually
to
working
the-
them out
to the group.
and working their situations out.
To the
Lovely.
group. Yeah.
He's assisting in his opinion,
Yeah.
Right.
which we all highly respect.
Right,
Um,
right.
He's
How
married,
level is
been
he though,
married for
Marcy?
how
How
long?
level is he though? Like in terms of when he went in.
He's not gonna bullshit you. He's gonna
Okay.
tell you the truth.
Has it helped you,
If
though?
I'm messing up, he's gonna
Yeah.
be like, "What's you?" You know, and I'm like,
You're the problem.
If it's the guy, he'd be like, "Just stop it, end
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
not gonna work out. Do this, do that."
Here's
you know
the
what
thing.
I'm saying?
Here's the thing. It's like if
Awesome.
you talking to, your uncle, your big brother, or something like that, you have to figure out that you need an honest opinion. And then I don't necessarily say that this is just my opinion. You don't have to, and that's fine. And even if you don't go with my opinion, I'm still going to be there for when you come back and it went the other way. I'm not going to say I told you so. It's going to be
Right.
like, all right, how do you deal with it going forward? That's important, as opposed to if you tell your friends something and you do the opposite, they're going to tell you, well, I told you shouldn't have did that.
Right.
And now you don't feel like hearing that.
Right.
So,
Well, I have a question. I'm gonna ask,
Go ahead.
since you're a relationship advisory, can I
Guru?
take
No, it's
advantage of it right now?
Sure.
Yeah, guru.
Mine is based on, I don't know, because I know you're from Chi.
Mhm.
You're in LA, so I don't, if you're aware of the rhythm out here.
I am.
But a lot of times, relationships are just basically playful. No one's really taking things serious. They want you to be their playmate or temporary type of situation.
Right.
And I'm wondering what's happening with the monogamy and the serious relationships. Has that?
That's a thin line. When I mean by
Okay.
that, I mean like you initially don't want to come off as being strong and aggressive, saying that you are in search of a relationship, because a person needs to get to know a person first. So
Okay.
when you come off strong, saying, "Hey, I want to, this is what I'm looking for,"
This,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this. Yeah.
but you do have to have a certain time clock in your head where you have to request the demands.
Standards.
Well, just the demands. Like,
Boundaries?
so it's not, no, when I mean the demand, I mean like, if you're dating a person for 6-7 months, it's going great, things like that, men get comfortable where women is looking for other things to
Build.
grow.
Move on.
If you don't set those initially, when it comes out to like the 6-7 months, then he's just going to play as long as you allow him to play.
So when you retract,
Right.
and then you now, let's say, for
'Cause now
instance, you
you
didn't you didn't do that. Let's say you just went in blind because you checking him out and he's checking you out,
Right.
and you kind of not knowing. I don't even know.
You talking about in the beginning?
Right.
That's good. You should.
So you did not.
You shouldn't do it in the beginning.
Okay,
You
so
have to
maybe
do
what,
it
3
after-
months?
Nah, 6-7 months. Because that's too fast. 3 months.
Okay, so if you
said
know
3
he's the
months.
one, and then you wait 6 months,
How do you
and now
know
it's
he's the
like, well,
one
you
in
know
3
what, I
months?
like flowers, or you know what, I like to go to concerts. I like to spend
Yeah.
more time
And you throwing those
outdoors,
contact
or
clues out and he doesn't catch them?
Right.
Yeah, that means he's probably not going to ever catch him.
Which means you retract, disconnect, or do whatever you got to do.
Because
You're not.
either he's not hearing you, or either he doesn't want to hear you, or you're not making a demand of what your worth is.
Or you're not that important to him.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just that if you don't address it, then it won't never be addressed.
Right.
So
sort of say quiet mouths don't get fed.
pretty much. So
But is it the fact that men don't know how to treat women no more?
No, and I'm not gonna say just men, because there's women too who don't listen
It's
to
twofold.
men.
Sorry, I'm a
'cause that-
female, so
'cause I
I'm
get it,
looking
I
on the
get
other
it.
side.
So what I'm saying though,
Damn.
it's women who don't. So I have a real close knit group of guys in Chicago. We talk every day. Things like those. Like we have an organization we started in college, and it's a saying that like one date equals 100 dates for us. So if you take a guy on one date, in our head, that's equivalent of us taking you on 100 dates. So men sometimes want to be pampered or taken care of as well. So even though the gentleman, the most respectable thing is to, court you and take you out, and that can happen in the beginning. But if it's just all take and no give on either side, then
There
it's
it
a
is.
problem.
Problem.
It is.
It is.
But for your to go back to your question, you have to set a reasonable standard in a reasonable time, not too fast and not too late.
But boys.
So you have to figure out that medium, because you can chase a man where you can scare him off, because he
Mm-hmm.
may be still getting to know you in his head, and you're like, hey, you're the one. What are we gonna do? Because I ain't got time to waste.
Right.
Because what if a guy come up to you like, listen, we've been dating for 2 to 3 weeks. You're the one. I want to marry you. I want to have kids because I ain't got time. I'm already like 45, 50. I have this, and that going.
Right.
How are you going to react?
It's too
Well, at
soon.
least you know. And no, at least you know.
Communication.
But how are you going to
It's
react,
too
though? Are you going to be
soon.
scared? It's going to be too soon, right?
It's gonna be too soon.
Well,
we don't know each other.
Right, but for me...
But those are his ones, right?
his
Yeah, that's
those
his
are
one.
his ones. So
But my
I'm-
response.
I think well, that's true. But I mean, I like a guy that knows what he wants. Like to say, you know what, I would love to have kids. I'm gonna have to, pause on that. I can't, unless we adopt. If you're open to that, surrogate, because ain't coming out of me. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is, I like to know in the beginning. So that won't scare me off knowing that. But if he's saying, Kenya, you're the one for me, I want to marry you when we're 2 weeks in, that will scare me.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would scare me.
So that's
Yeah.
probably the same thing a man think 2-3 months down the line. If your person
Woman's
comes
coming
like
with
that.
this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to know what was going on out here because it's loosely. It's
I
loose.
mean-
It's loosey goosey. I'm sick of it.
So
They
are
play
those
too
some of the
much.
conversations
Oh.
ladies
Too
are
damn
having
much.
with you and
I mean, yeah. And it's like I said, it's not just, it's even like
men?
the younger guys that we train, they have questions, which is very interesting because their dating life is way different than when we were coming up there.
Right.
They're
Different
they're
time.
into the
different
they're
time.
into the
What are they into? This is an open floor.
Yeah.
What are
they're
they
into
into?
the
Talk about
poly
it.
situation. They're into it's going back. It's like going
They're
back to like
sharing
the,
a lot of
it's
themselves
going back
across
to like
the
the
board. Yeah.
70s when like like
Just
free
hippie
spirit.
time.
Yeah.
Smoking a little weed.
It's-
Everybody
yeah.
love kissing on everybody.
Yeah,
Popping pills.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes,
Whole lot
it's
Well,
of
a
pill
stuff
different
popping has
time.
been popular. It's been a while for that, but
Right.
I think the babies and the young ones have just basically said, "Why do we have to
Free
choose
spirit.
just one?
Yeah.
If I have a like of more than
Yeah.
one, ice cream flavor, then why do I have to stick with just one?
Right.
So they're trying,
And they're
is what I think
researching
they're
a lot.
doing.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody.
they're researching like history, and they have so much at the palm of their hand that they can just tap into. And
Yeah.
I barely went out of Illinois until I was an adult. Like these
Right.
kids are everywhere.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
didn't have social media like that, so they
Right.
are they are tapped in with the whole other side of the world.
Right.
They are.
We
They are.
We didn't know nothing about
They
that.
have a little bit
man.
more of a no fear factor to
Right.
me. They'll go out there and
Yeah.
try it out, and I mean, there's even a lot of homeless kids.
Yeah.
There was not homeless kids.
Yeah,
when
that
we
they
grew
shouldn't
up.
be. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
but they're
they
out there
shouldn't.
because they've left town,
And
and
they
then they're
don't
out there
mind.
just trying to
And
figure
they
it
don't
out.
mind living couch to couch
No.
Right.
because they
Right.
feel they want more so like of the freedom versus they want the bigger house and the car and
Right.
stuff like
Or
that.
the
They want-
discipline.
yeah, they don't.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They'll listen to each
Very
other before
true.
they listen to how we was getting information from the older generation. They don't really
Right.
go like that too much
Right.
anymore. Which is, I mean,
It's not
But-
fine.
And it's a different
I
time.
mean, yeah,
Because, like you said, we listen to the older
yeah.
generation.
That's
We
where you
did.
got everything
Now
from.
we don't have that.
Yeah, now they listen to TikTok.
Mhm.
They're not. Yeah, they
Right,
don't think
TikTok.
parents know anything, and they don't think parents have been
Like
there
we never-
before them.
yeah.
It's crazy.
But when shit goes sour, the parents,
Oh, you
the first
definitely.
call you get is the
Yeah.
mom.
Mom, can you help
Yeah.
me?
Dad,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, give me
and
out
now
of
we're
this ditch.
trying
Right.
to figure out the shit that you did.
Yeah.
Now
you
we gotta
gotta-
fix everything.
And that's
You gotta
right.
go back with it.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I remember.
But never told you initially what was going on.
And guess what? We're gonna do it because we're parents.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
you're gonna
riding and
definitely
dying
do it.
with mine.
Yeah.
You got to.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're
Exactly.
gonna
I've
mess
been
up.
through hell and high
Exactly.
water and will continue
Trials
to
and
do so.
tribulations of learning. I mean, we did it growing
Yeah.
up, you know. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, I
get
wish
it.
the babies the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all out here. That's all I'm saying. We trying to
Yes.
get it. Everybody's just doing whatever it takes to live, keep their mind right, and also keep their fitness.
We even like some of the
intact.
music, some of it.
Yeah.
You know, well, the music is different. I'm still R&B all
No.
those
So let's
all
talk-
day, every day.
So now that's a big thing in the gym.
Oh
Music.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
my
like a
goodness.
battle.
It's
If I
definitely-
leave,
it's
if I leave
almost
my
like-
music at home, I can't work out.
It's almost like who gets to the class first is
Put
almost
they,
like-
put they,
Sometimes I
Who
gotta.
sets
Sometimes I
the
gotta
mood?
like put my foot down. Like, listen, this finna be like Oscar drugs or.
Are you talking
hormones
Well, you know what?
or-
Talking about
Okay.
me?
This
Now,
finna
I
be-
don't know. I did work out with you twice one time, and I promise you the first time, I don't know what gutter music
It,
that
was, it must was a younger one in there with
Ooh,
us.
I said, dang.
I like some
These
of it. I'm just
lyrics
gonna
are
say I got a
crazy.
little trap queen in me.
You do, Randy.
I like
yeah,
it.
you do.
Anytime
I
you
just was
any
like-
artist that begin with little.
Yeah, I think it was little somebody, but that boy was full. I could not believe his mouth. He was going in, and I said,
Man.
dang, where's the love? Where's the love for these
Sometimes-
babiing?
I mean, the music's so dark now. It's
It
just
is,
rough.
and they just snatching and
They
choking
getting-
and just forcing and stripping and then slapping. And I'm like, listen, be
Beating it
gentle. Be gentle, guys.
Beating it up.
Be
But
gentle.
wait, so,
So-
for me, I like
Oh my
that
God,
kind of
This
music.
is
I
ridiculous.
listen to that hardcore gangster trap
I don't
rap.
even know. I like when she comes in the journal when she like, what? Who are you talking? I'm thinking she's talking about Young Jeezy or Jay Z. She's talking about put some little baby or little
Them
Uzi.
little guys,
I
them
like
little
all that
ninjas is
I don't
what
know,
I'm
it's
saying.
just something that keeps me
somebody's
going and going and going.
NBA young boy. Like that's the long ass name.
Yeah, it is.
And
But
what
see,
does that
for
mean?
us, it used to be like, Method Man and
Well,
Buster
to
would
the
get me there. DMX sure enough gets
But
me running out the gym.
to that,
I mean,
to
I'm
that
just
credit though, because now I'm listening more, and now when
Mm-hmm.
some of the older songs come on, like the Little Kim or the things like
Yes.
that, they was really rough too.
They
Like,
were.
I was like, what?
Rough during our
they
During
were
our
time.
rough,
time,
but I don't know that
exactly.
there was still an
Nah, I think
underlining
they
of
still were
sophistication.
rough.
It wasn't.
They were a
Well,
little
Little
more
Kim definitely gave you gutter.
And
She
then
did.
DMX,
But I guess her
some of
voice
his-
was cute. Her
And
voice was cute, so it was okay.
Yeah, and even DMX, some of the things he was saying,
Yeah.
it was like
But
he
that
could-
rough
he,
and tough-
he couldn't say that now. Like,
I don't
because people
know.
be like on some. No, I'm talking about like some of the his lyrics were like very like you gotta say what they say now. They pause. Like, you gotta say like stuff like that because you like wait that doesn't sound right now.
Yeah,
Like,
because you
can't
remember
say-
Uncle Luke.
right?
They were
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
censor his
Right.
music.
Now, Reem,
Pac.
you're right on that one.
They
Now,
was
Luke,
trying to
I had to
censor
turn
Pac.
him off. I
We-
couldn't
we-
do Luke now.
we
Luke,
surely have
Luke
Pac
be
up in
having
the
everybody
house.
naked
So
and passing the
who's
blunt.
on
Yes.
who's on the new Hulu Freaknik video? We had to talk about.
Really?
I said who is
Oh.
on
I have.
I'm saying, do they got that going on? They having so many TV shows.
They
It's
started
so
to
many
freak-
celebrity stars that you see
it?
that.
They're gonna say that's a lot of these doctors and lawyers who was back in the day
Oh,
that
oh,
they
yeah.
trying to get that not come out because they're like
People was turning up.
yeah
Oh, yeah, they
it
was
ain't
turning
never,
up.
yeah it's gonna
Of
be
course.
crazy.
Of course.
I was never there. I mean, but
I
still.
attended one
I never
time.
did
Oh,
one
Lord.
I
Freaknik.
didn't participate. I
Oh,
attended.
sis, you guys
I
got
never,
I
I
was
never attended
merely-
any
You
of the
went to Atlanta?
ATL Freaknik.
Oh wow!
I
was
heard about
shocked.
him.
Do you think you're?
I was
you
like-
think, you think you're on one of the
Hell no.
How do you know?
Oh no.
You don't know where those cameras are?
Hell no.
Oh.
That better
You
not
want
be
me to catch Marcy on video?
Oh no. Marcy will not be doing it. You will never catch me on that
No,
kind
but
of
what
video.
I'm saying, that
Maybe
wasn't
like
like
Was
you
I
were
like in the
featured. You might
background
be in
or
the background or
something?
something.
I mean, probably not. I went once and I was cool with that.
The party's still going on.
I'm not gonna
Wow.
lie,
Everywhere.
it was like, it was fun.
That's what they say.
It was fun.
It's
I
a
mean,
memorable
just
moment.
going to have all these people partying like that. I mean, it got a little crazy,
I'm
but
sure.
Well,
I
Chicago had
mean-
their own Freaknik, so I ain't know about no Atlanta one until they just came out. Like Freaknik, I thought it was happening in Chicago. I really didn't know.
When was
they
that actually? The 90s?
They were
It was
saying like
the
Early 90s or
Yeah.
80s? Was it in the 80s or 90s?
End of 80s, 90s. I remember them talking about it when I was in high school,
Right.
88.
Oh, really, Reedy? So that late 80s to the 90s. Okay.
yeah.
Well, awesome. Be safe out there, people. Please,
Yeah,
you know,
it's,
make sure you eat before you go outside. Sound like a mama, but be sure to eat.
And if you're in the valley and you need to go get
Damn.
a trainer, work out, look Calvin up. Calvin.
We also
Tell them where
cooked
they
too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Well, plug, wait.
Tell them,
plug,
Calvin.
plug
Tell 'em
everything.
about it.
This is the
Plug
platform where you can share
everything,
everything.
For real
Okay.
is
you
the
do.
plug.
Right
so
there.
if you're looking to work out,
Yes.
you can reach us on social media, GVF_training or Calvin the Trainer. You can DM in reference to that. If you're looking for food,
Now
so we
listen.
now are dabbling into the food realm.
Mhm.
I feel that we didn't have really good barbecue in the valley.
You don't.
Well, come on. Tell us we're in a drought. We're in a drought.
So we were in a drought, and now we have cows, smash and grill barbecue.
Oh, wow.
It's
Nice.
And
amazing.
We do smash burgers, we do rib tips, we do barbecue chicken, we do barbecue chicken links, we do a whole lot of.
And then you come to the gym and work
So,
it all
yeah,
out.
But that,
anything.
that sounds good. We should do a podcast there while we're getting our,
Yeah,
our food,
good.
our eat up.
Because
That would be good.
it's
That would
not,
be nice.
you know, and we're not telling you that things are bad that with the vegans and things like, because we have vegan items
right.
too, vegetarian items.
Good
so
you have
but-
options.
But the thing is that sometimes you just lack a lot of flavor and
Yeah.
things
It's
like
true.
that.
Ingredients,
It's
as my
very
grandchild
true.
would tell me.
Yeah, you
Hard
know.
to find a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I have like 10 grills. at the
Nice.
house.
So you do all the cooking.
He does.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
You
of the
do all the
meats, all the
barbecue.
meats.
And the size is the wife?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wife.
Nice.
She can make
Love
a
that duo.
bomb potato salad. I just want to say it's my favorite.
I wonder. I
Her
would love to
potato salad
taste it.
is
The
I think my
wife
mama has a favorite, so
And
I'm
Val
curious.
helps out
Val.
as well. And
What days
And
are
I
those?
had, wait, the turkey leg and the greens. That
Oh, yeah.
was so good.
that was Aisha.
Now, what
Yeah.
nights are these? Are this
So
every night?
we usually at O'Grady's Bar in Granada Hills on Fridays from 8 to 12.
We need to go on a Friday
Is
night.
that every
maybe.
Friday?
We're
sounds
trying to
nice.
do it regularly on every Friday, but you can actually check our website and it can be on our
Morris,
calendar.
keep us in the plug.
I will. I will.
Yeah.
Keep us in the plug and let us
Yeah.
know.
And for you guys, you
Definitely.
can follow me at Munchie_G. I always post my workout videos, his barbecue events.
Yes.
I put them on my story. So
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're catering. We do it for birthday parties. We do it for
Events,
weddings,
anything.
events. We do anything. Yeah, but
One more
I
time
just-
for the name?
cow smash and grill barbecue.
Okay.
All right.
But it's really time for us to have our hands in everything.
Absolutely.
Nice.
It's been time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I concur, sir.
And thank you for
Thank
being
you
such
so
a
much for
great
coming.
leader.
I love
Calvin.
talking
I
to you guys.
appreciate you. You are
Calvin trainer in the building.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to come back anytime,
Oh,
honey.
yeah.
You know, and you
Yes.
can always bring us some plates next
I
time.
got you.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And I need my cup.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
gonna make sure.
We
My
will
shot
have
glass,
a
my
cup.
Sassy
Make
City
sure.
cup. I
You
will
guys
hand
see they have
deliver
all
to
these
you.
nice glasses. And
Thank
things like
you.
that. And I got, well, this is water.
But you know, we
got
will.
water.
We will.
Right.
We'll make
We'll
sure.
definitely make sure that you specifically have a
Yeah.
Sassy City cup.
All right.
But thank you
Yes.
so much
Thank
for
you,
being
guys.
with us.
Thank you, Cal.
Thank you so much for watching.
Nice to have you.
Check us out next week. There's more to come.
Thank
And
you.
next time, Shanani Nan will be in the building.
Yes.
Yeah, where's she at? She's just.
I'm here.
She's watching the
oh.
Laker games.
I was stuck on the freeway.
freeway.
Admitted it.
Right.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. And I just hit the bucks.